Well, here we are in canva.com, and we're going to use this as our starting point to create the design. Mug. Now there are two ways of creating the mug design. We're going to do one image that just goes on part of the mug, and then the other one is to do a whole wraparound image that goes all the way around. So this is for the one image, and the wraparound one I'll do in another session. So the first thing you're going to do is to create a design. And you can see that there are lots of suggested templates down here that you can use, and you can play around with these because they're quite fun. But we're going to do a custom dimensions because we want to create an image that is really strong and high resolution for when we print it onto the mug. So when you get to this bit, you'll see that it automatically defaults to pixels. Let's change this to centimetres. And we're actually going to make this really quite big. We're going to make it into a square of 40 centimetres by 40 centimetres, which is massive, and it's going to be much bigger than the mug, but this means that it will be very high resolution, which is going to be really useful, as you'll see later when we come to the actual putting the design onto the mug. So we create the design, and you'll see that it comes up, and this is at 31%, as you can see here. You can make it bigger, but it means that you can't really see where you're going. So I tend to come down to 25%, maybe 50%. Let's stick it at 25% for the moment, and you can see where we are. Okay, now I'm going to put the cat image in here. Now, like I showed you in the last one, and there's that one that I found, that lovely cat, but if you can't remember, you go into search photos, cat, or whatever, find your image. There he is. And click on there. So that is one way of finding your image. Let's just delete that to take it out again. You can add your own images. You go on to uploads, and what we're going to do is to find that image that we put in, that we found on Unsplash, which is here under product illustration. Let's just put that ginger cat in there. That's going to come up here. See a picture of Monty and Amber there. They're my cats when they were kittens. And that is just uploading. We can click there, and there he is, which is really lovely. Now once you have got your image, you can then edit it. So you click, you'll see you get the screen all the way around, and you get these buttons. You can make that bigger or smaller by using those. You're holding down the mouse, just bringing those, or you can use these sidebars. Again, click, hold down, and cut into each area however you want, which is quite useful. Well, it's very useful. And you can do it at the top as well. So you might want to bring him right there. Don't worry about this white background, because you'll see what we're going to do in a moment. Let's just bring that to there. She's gorgeous. What a beautiful cat. Okay, what we're going to do now is up here, this down arrow, click on it. And it's going to give you various options of how you want to save it. So you can save it as a PNG, JPEG, PDF standard, PDF print. You can save it as a video, you can save it as an animation. We're going to save it as a PNG, and we're going to click transparent background. And that is really important, transparent background, because we don't want this white bit when we put it onto the mug. We just want a clean image. We don't want to compress it because we want it a really high quality. And at the moment it's on 1512 pixels. We're going to change that to 3 times, so it becomes 4536 pixels. This is the highest quality. So PNG, transparent, download. Click on to download, and it will come up with a really nice little quote there by Andy Warhol as it prepares the design. And again, it will ask, where do you want to save this? It's just doing that. Takes a little time. Design's been published. Where are you going to put it? Automatically comes to Untitled Design. I'm going to call it Ginger Cat 2. Tags, product illustration, saves as a PNG image, which is what we want. Click Save. Now once you've done that, you can go back to your home page, or you can continue editing. Doesn't matter what you do, but what I will do is put up here Ginger Cat, which means I can go back to it if I need to and if I want to do that, which will be a really useful thing for you to do as well.